Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Coffee in the Corral. I'm Abigail Hobbs. Super glad you're back here today with me and my horses. If you're watching the video, it's going to be a special episode because I am going to walk around and just spend some time with each of my horses today. Talk to you about them and just what's been on my mind. And I'm going to call today like a check-in day with my horses. And I wanted to start my podcast, and my headset that I've been using wasn't working. So I tried a different headset, and that one was catching too much wind. Anyways, long story short, I have my phone in my pocket today, and I'm just going to try to keep my back to the wind as much as possible. So I hope it's not too annoying. I need to order some new equipment. Hopefully I'll get that done before the next time I have to do podcasts. But until then, I hope you enjoy today. It's been a week, you guys. I feel like I keep saying that. And I really would like to have one podcast where I don't show up and say, boy, it's been a week. But I don't know. Maybe everyone's kind of feeling me on that. It's the end of winter coming into spring, and the weather is up and down, so it just kind of feels like it's a time of transition. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So things have felt like everything in my life has felt like that. It's matching the seasons. We're transitioning. In my business, I'm trying to transition into this freedom, beautiful nonprofit freedom for the taking, but it's, everything's a process and it takes time. And so one thing that I'm trying to figure out is this podcasting outside, finding the right equipment for that. I like to be able to be mobile, and I love being outside. I feel like it's what we bring to this podcast is the beauty of nature and my horses. And so anyways, here's the deal. Okay. I'm going to shoot straight with you. I did not want to do a podcast this week because I don't want to spend another week. Last week I talked about my toe, which I'll do a follow-up on that, is doing better. I'm wearing my boots, my cowgirl boots, for the first time since I've had this ingrown toenail. So I guess it's been about a week and a half, going on 2 weeks this Wednesday, since I've had the surgery. And I'm just now able to not wear my really big tennis shoes. So it's a slow process, but it is getting better. Very, very grateful about that. The infection's gone down. It's not as sore. I'm really hopeful about starting back my running routine. This Wednesday, I'm hoping to be back on my feet. As far as that, it's been torturous to not have my normal exercise routine. I've been trying to supplement with other things. And I think it's important, at least for me, it's really important for me to maintain some sort of exercise routine for my mental stability, because I feel so much better mentally when I'm able to do something. So like the past couple weeks I've been working on I'll focus on my abs since I can't walk very well. What can I do? Trying to think, what can I do? So, anyways, I'm looking forward to being back on my feet as far as that goes. The other thing is, our family has been battling this, and this is embarrassing because it feels like we're just a gross family, but I promise you we're not. But we have ringworm that's been circulating through our family, and it's a long story, but anyways, we've been to the doctor numerous times. We're trying different things, and it takes a while it's very contagious, and it can last on non-porous items and porous items for up to 20 months. So this last weekend, we did 11 hours straight. Jennifer, the girls, and I worked 11 hours straight on our house. and just completely disinfecting the entire house from top to bottom with bleach, letting bleach spray sit on all of the countertops and everything for 10 minutes before we cleaned it. Like, it was a clean with vinegar first, and then you come through with bleach. So vinegar mostly kills it. Bleach for sure kills it. Anyways, washing all the laundry. Jennifer and the girls did about 20 loads of laundry because we just gathered everything, even clean stuff, just everything, and washed it. So I didn't want to come out here and podcast today because I've just been so overwhelmed with trying to get rid of this ringworm that it's been a huge frustration, and it's feeling very hopeless, and it's taking forever. And yeah, it can take 4 to 6 weeks to get rid of it. And so it's just been a journey, and we're like, it's going to be a while. That's all I know. So I've been really overwhelmed, and I was like, I don't want to have this podcast today because I don't want to talk about ringworm. And I don't want to, I'm in the messy middle. We're not through it. So I can't show up today and have this like, oh, this was really a hard time of our lives, but we persevered. And now I want to reach back and out to all of those that are in hard time and say, you can do this, you have this, there is hope. Because right now I'm like, I don't know. I do not know if there's hope. I had an emotional breakdown this morning, and it's not been the first one, where I'm just like, it feels so frustrating to me that I just want to scream. I want to go live in the woods for like a year. Don't worry, I'm not going to the woods, but I want to. Anyways, so I'm excited about my toe getting better, even though it's taking painfully a long time. I'm not excited about this ringworm thing because that's going to be a long journey. And, I just realized I was thinking about today, like, it's no fun to be in the middle of something, to be in the fucking messy middle of something. Like, I was telling Nate, like, I don't feel like I have any value to offer. Like, what am I going to give people? But then part of me was like, the truth is, maybe that is valuable to just be like, it's just in the middle of a shitty season right now, and I'm frustrated. I mean, because there's people there, and maybe it just is helpful to realize that you're not alone, And maybe I'm like, in the grand scheme, Abigail, this is really not a big deal, but it feels like a big deal. And it feels so frustrating when you're trying so hard. And I don't know about any of you, but do you ever feel like it doesn't matter what you do? You can do all of the things. You can bleach your house from top to bottom. You can put on, like right now, I'm putting on topical cream on my body twice a day, and I am on oral medication for it. And it just doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like it's getting better. Now, granted, I've only been on oral medication for a week, so maybe I'm just rushing things, but and it's not like our family eats unhealthy. It's not like we're dirty people. And the nurse practitioner I was talking to, she was like, some people are just more susceptible to skin stuff. And I know that's true for me. Like, I'm really allergic to poison ivy, and I have to be careful about the detergents I use and the soaps I use because my body can get allergic to it easily. But I mean, come on. Like, we have this strict, extremely healthy diet. I don't know. It's just frustrating. It doesn't, and I think that's the thing that frustrates me the most is like, I'm working myself to the bone. I've been to the doctor, I've taken my kids to the doctor, like, we're doing all the things. And it's just going to take, I don't know, probably another couple months. And so it feels very daunting to me. And we're trying to keep up with the daily routine of making sure like all the countertops get bleached and all the door handles and light switches get vinegared and everyone's laundry is washed in hot every day, every load, no dirty clothes on the floor, no, recontaminating things, like cleaning the bathroom every day, like all the things, people. And so I don't know, I don't know what the life lesson in there is. I just cried about it today because I'm working so hard and it's so frustrating. So, and it's like this one, amazing to me how one area of my life can just consume me so much and frustrate me so much. So anyways, there's that. So that's what's been on my mind. And no, I don't have the magic answer, and I haven't gotten any huge enlightenments from it. But I am out here with my horses today, and that makes me happy. There, RaeAna just chased Sky off out of the way. What's going on? RaeAna says, RaeAna's not really interested in eating today. She must be full, which is a good sign. The grass is coming in, that's good. I'm trying to look at spring, and I'm trying to look at the signs of nature and remember that spring is coming. Like a new season, grass is coming back in, the flowers are growing, the horses are, hey, we're not going to do that. No, it's not happening. Dale, I don't need your help. So RaeAna is taking over all this hay here. She is my daughter's Mustang that, here you go. You can have food. You just can't get all of it. She has taken, Sky used to be the leader. And RaeAna came and took over the herd, which is surprising me because she's young. She's 4. Sky is 12, be 13, I think, this year. So it surprised me. It's such a young horse. And Sky's in her prime. But she's very dominant. And she doesn't back down. So come here, girls. If you want to come back over, you can have more hay. I think Fiona's like, peace out. I don't want to be in the middle of any conflict. I kind of have them in a small corner over here. I was trying to get them so they could all be in the video. Faye. Sorry, guys. I know there's wind on this podcast today because I'm supposed to be only facing the wind or having it to my back. But I have to walk around here a little bit, try to get these horses over here. Do you girls want any more? Do you want any more? Might move this pile of hay over here where the girls can get to it. These are, I think I've told you guys before, they're my, what do I call them? Come here, sweet girls. Unlikely twins, because they're years and years apart. Fiona's like 17, 18, and Zelle's 4 or 5. There we go. You want this? But they're the same color. One's short and one's tall, and they're good friends. No, we are not coming to take over this. So now RaeAna's trying to come over and take over the new hay that I just gave the other twins. Hey, no. Deo tries to come in and help. Hey, but it's not helpful. She's not bad. She's just being a little bit of too dominant. There we go. Hey, come over here, Deo. Come here. I know you're trying to help. There we go. Usually they work it out fine because I give them a bigger area. But like I said, I had them in the spot trying to get them in the video. That's better.